farmers markets, here, other health food stores. These foods are what we need and want to be consuming in our body. Our body wants to consume it. I challenge you, for 2 weeks, just eat fruits, vegetables, seeds, nuts, and oils, and see how your body responds. Notice the energy. Notice your sleep patterns, and journal it down. You might have heard this before, but journaling is a very important thing to do. You can actually record your process, your thinking process, your dreams. Who enjoys having dreams? I love dreams.
I'm going to chime in right now. I love dreams.
I love
being healthy, but pardon, this is an abrupt interruption, but I'm going to grind the coffee beans now.
Cool, man. Cool. So, raw foods. It incorporates your body the way that it's supposed to be designed. So if you know anyone that's overweight, obese, coming back to the basics, coming back to earth, is going to help you with fat loss. It's going to help you with weight loss. It's going to help you have your body designed the way it's supposed to be. Has anyone had any injuries before? Their shoulders, their hips, their knees, their ankles? Okay? Okay, about 95% of us. Talking about nutrition and talking about awareness and consciousness, but also talking about consciousness and awareness of your movements with your body and how nutrition affects your recovery process. We talked about that raw vegan and raw foods and coming back to the basics. It causes better sleep, but it also causes you to actually be able to sleep less. So if you're a manager at a store and need to be fully present and you might have had a long day, I guarantee that eating raw vegan, coming back to the basics and eating that throughout the day is going to guarantee give you more energy the next day, better sleep. Has anyone ever woke up any groggy, like, oh, I don't want to wake up this morning? Anybody other than me? Imagine waking up and feeling fresh, 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 5:30, like, I'm ready to conquer the day. I'm ready to conquer the day. One of my funnest things about raw vegan and not cooking is the kitchen time. The creativity that allows me to bring, allows me to use my mind in such a creative way where I'm not cooking this meal, but I'm designing this, and I am creating it with my hands. I'm not putting it in an oven, it's doing its thing, but I'm actually meshing it with the hands. The salad, I'm putting this stuff together with my hands, and it's less cleanup. Who hates cleaning dishes other than me? I hate cleaning dishes. It's like the worst. It's like I like scrubbing the oil and scrubbing the pan, and you're just like, I don't want to do that. Sometimes I can leave it in there for a day or two and the thing, and maybe your roommate or your family is like, are you gonna clean that? I don't know if you've had that experience before, but I have. The coolest thing about eating raw vegan for me is not only the creativity, but the kitchen time, but the desserts. The desserts time. You know, a big thing of mine is I love to blend up frozen bananas, raw cacao, a little bit of Kauai honey, and blend all that up. Sometimes I even have that for breakfast. So I want you to not only have this perception of raw vegan being, oh, it's only grains and it doesn't taste good, like some people. But I want you to also have a clarity that eating healthy can actually taste delicious. You can actually enjoy it, and you can actually have desserts. I highly recommend that. The banana, obviously, for the fruit and the energy, but the raw cacao with the benefiting factors of turning neurons in your brain. There's like some would argue that there is caffeine in cacao. Some would say that there's like another like thing of caffeine. They would call it something else in cacao, but giving you energy throughout the day, but also an antioxidant, detoxing your body. And the honey, obviously the great vitamin B benefits of that, giving you energy. Now, we're not talking about coffee energy. We're talking about true life source energy. Now, imagine your body as a machine. And you can instantly perhaps get like an instant like boost where it's like sky through the roof, and then you kind of like are like kind of groggy after. That's kind of like coffee. But if you had constant source pumping through that engine, pumping through that machine, how great would that be? Because I see you all as athletes. Yes, I see every single one of you as athletes. This game that we're living in is called life. And I would love to see everyone live at their optimal performance, whether it be landscaping, driving trucks, rapping, working out at the gym, serving others, being a family member. For you to live and be at that optimum level, I'd like for you to close your eyes, sit at the edge of your seat a little bit, feet flat on the ground, and I want you just to imagine, what would that look like in your life right now? If you put complete energy and source into your body to feed your mind, to better your heart, to better your mental clarity, to have better sleep, to wake up feeling great and empowered, and knowing that you have the choice to live like this every single day. Take a deep breath, inhale through the nose, expand in the belly out, exhale, belly in through the nose. Shake out your shoulders, shake out your arms, and relax. You know, practices like this, visualizing success, is a huge aspect in my life, in my training for Warriors program, and training to all my clients. The mind is the centerpiece of your life, your thought process, how you think. We talked about increased mental clarity. We talked about bringing that consciousness, that awareness back into your life. But a really important thing is, for some people, sometimes we just eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. If we're at a gathering with family, anything like that. But I want you to imagine for a second that you could eat all the vegetables that you wanted. All the vegetables that you wanted. That you didn't have to worry about eating too much. That you didn't have to worry about, oh, is this gonna make me fat? Or is this gonna make me feel tired? Not have energy while you're working at the desk, at your job, while you're doing landscaping, while you're doing surfing, while you're in your creative zone. Who likes nature? Come on. I'm sure everyone here loves nature. Eating raw vegan, eating these things, coming back to the earth is going to help you connect more with the earth. Connect more with nature. It's interesting to think that we actually put these processed foods in our body. And even some of the companies say that it's healthy, that it's organic. And I question, how much life does that bring to our lives? how much value does that bring to our lives? You know, is this product here to serve me? Or does it have different intentions? Coming back to the basics, I'm sure you guys are thinking the same thing as I am, and is what I did just makes sense. It makes sense. It just makes sense. So, what I have right here, before I finish my talk, I'm going to give you guys some energy. Because I see like 4 of you yawning. And I'm sure you guys had a long day. I don't know what your day looked like. But, what I'm going to be sharing with you is a very powerful substance that is called moringa. Now, has anyone ever heard of moringa? One person. Out of 6. Excuse me? Yeah, moringa. Moringa. So, moringa, some would say that it is like wheatgrass on steroids. So it has a lot of detoxing effects. This energy promotion that it creates, it is not because of sugar, but it's because the substance that it creates. They actually found moringa grows here on Kauai, but also in Africa and in different places that have a lot of poverty. This moringa was grown here on Kauai and was pressed at Kauai Jusco. So it's definitely going to have a green effect. You're definitely going to taste the green. So be aware of that. Absolutely. They come in 2-ounce bottles, like so. Chocolate after? After? I have some honey for you. How about that? Does honey work? So I want you to... You got one, Brian? I want you to bring awareness to yourself in what is this bringing to your body right now? How are you feeling mentally? How are you feeling right now? Because a big thing for how I drink this is I actually do 5 drops of this. So probably about how much what you just drank right now is I'd probably put that in a gallon of water and I dilute it. Basically what you're drinking now is like an instant thing. Jeremy, what are you feeling?
I haven't drank it yet.
Are you still meditating on it? Are you still meditating on it?
I like the little kick it gives.
Wow, dark now. Wide awake.
I like it. Yeah.
You like
Yes,
it?
you
Yeah, me
like
too.
it.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
It's got a great little kick.
Yeah, this absolutely. I appreciate you speaking up because you get
The grass.
Grass. I just eat grass.
It tastes better than wheatgrass. Tastes better to